Welcome into Hot Takes with Carson and Stacks. We are back for another week of sports news, entertainment news. I am your host, Carson Harrison, joined as every week. You know the drill now. With me is Elijah Stacks. Stacks, how we doing?
Doing okay today. I'm feeling a little bit congested. I think it's just allergies kicking in. Or it could be the weather because it can't make up its mind.
You know, it's always back and forth here in
literally,
Vegas.
So over the weekend, right? It was like 70s, and we went and played golf. Well, not me and you, but my friend and I did.
I can't golf.
And it was really nice out. I wore like shorts and a polo, of course, to play golf. And then on Monday, I woke up to go to the gym, and I walked outside, and it was like 28 degrees outside. And I was like, ha, April Fool's joke, right? But no, it's still cold today. So thanks, nature.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer. So I think that could be what's causing my nose and all that. So sorry for the sniffles today, but
no, that's okay.
It'd be
that's
that way
okay,
for us.
buddy. You want to get right into some NCAA tournament talk?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. So the number one overall seed, the Duke Blue Devils, who going into the tournament, I had a hard time believing anybody would beat them, but March Madness goes that way sometimes. They lost to Michigan State, who's actually a really good team. They lost 68-67. Did you get a chance to watch any of this game, Elijah?
I watched the last half of it. I was doing homework whenever that game was playing. I'd turn on the last half. And, wow, I mean, really close game. You know, I had watched the Tech Duke game, and that was a very good game. Did you watch that one?
Yep.
Very good game. And I was watching that, and I was like, you know, Duke looks beatable. And so, like, I thought, like, you know, obviously Tech was at the end there, could have put in that last bucket to tie the game, go to overtime. Didn't do that, but then Michigan State, I was watching that game too, and I was like, they're hanging right in there with them. So really, it just comes down to who has the ball in the last crucial possessions, and Michigan played it well. Duke didn't do the same.
Well, I think Duke, didn't they get fouled down two, and the guy missed the last free throw?
Yeah, so he got fouled down two. He missed one free throw, made the other. So they're down by one, of course.
Rough.
And that's just –
is that LeBron James at the line in the clutch?
It was Barrett, yeah. I forgot his first name. His name
R.J. Barrett.
R.J. Barrett, yeah. He only shot like 60% at the line or something like that. It was not
good.
Not very good. Not like the Liberty Flames.
Wow,
very high free throw percentage. But, yeah, no, it was I mean, it was a good game, and Duke didn't play terrible. It's, like I said, the last couple minutes there, last few possessions, they just played it not how I would have played it, I guess. Like I remember they had the ball going down, and it was like under a minute. And they were playing very, like, casually. They didn't seem very eager to go score. They seemed like they were trying to kill the clock. I guess confident they would score, I guess, but you run the risk of not scoring. So
and Duke has, like, two of the top three draft prospects in Zion, who will probably go number one. And I think they're projecting RJ to go, like, somewhere between 3 and 5.
Yeah, they have one of the best freshman classes, and they're going to have, you know, some of the best draft picks coming up this year.
I think going into that Michigan State game, though, I think I might have picked them before it because that team coached by Tom Izzo, that's just kind of like I don't know. That program always seems to win in the tournament, and especially with Tom Izzo. He's a really good coach, and, you know, take that, Duke. Yes, not a big fan of them.
Of course not. I'm a heel fan, so I was very happy to see Duke lose, but yeah, you know. So it'd be that way for them.
That was the number one overall seed in the tournament. Another number one overall seed, your UNC Tar Heels went down.
Okay, yeah, no, well, talk about that game for a second. I didn't watch that whole game either. I was doing homework, but I did watch the last half with my roommate Simon, who is an Auburn fan.
Wow.
And this is what I got to say about Auburn. To me, they are the dark horse to win it all because they shoot threes. They cannot miss a three. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. And I tuned into the game in the last half, and I think they were beating UNC by like 20 points almost, or something around there. And what I noticed was they just looked flustered. You know, They it just. When you're down 20 points to a team you didn't think was going to happen like that, it'd be that way.
The tournament can kind of be like what teams are playing hot, like right now, like not necessarily the best team. Auburn didn't have a great season, but they really started clicking. They won the SEC tournament because they just started hitting all those threes.
Yeah.
And that's basically what got them to the Final Four where they are now. And so the only number one seed advancing to the Final Four is my UVA Cavaliers, the Wahoos. Who last week on the show, you and Dave both said you did not have faith in the Wahoos.
Okay, well that's whenever I assumed that, you know, UNC would be there or Duke would be there. Like now it's a different ball game, all right? Because look at the talent. You have Texas Tech, right?
Yeah, they're pretty good though.
They're pretty good, but like I don't think they're going to win it. I'm sorry, I don't. Michigan State looking pretty good, but I still think UVA is the most talented team remaining.
Yes,
they're probably the best team remaining, but I don't know if they're going to win it all still.
So, yeah, I'm kind of with you there. So, they play Auburn this Saturday, and Michigan State plays Texas. Where are you leaning with your picks right now, Elijah?
So, I'd probably say Michigan State, and I'm going to call for the upset and say Auburn.
Whoa, okay.
That'd be my championship game. And honestly, I'm going to write out the dark horse. I'm going to say Auburn's going to win.
Okay. So, I'm with you with Michigan State.
Yep.
I think UVA will beat Auburn.
I mean, in all likelihood, they're going to win that game, but I'm calling for the dark horse upset.
Because, to me, Auburn is living and dying by the 3-ball too much. If they're hidden, then they're going to win. If they're not.
I mean, and their best player went down. He got hurt in the UNC game, unfortunately.
And UVA is a very strong defensive team. I think they'll figure out how to take those threes away. And I think they'll move on. Did you watch the Purdue UVA game?
I did not get to watch that. Crazy. I heard
it was so good.
The guy on Purdue was balling out.
Yes, so
great game.
Carson,
the ending was crazy.
Carson Edwards, great name, spelled E-N, not O-N.
Oh, sad.
Like the Hot Takes host.
Wow.
He basically UVA's better. They were playing a good, decent game, and the whole game they were up like 5-7. But Purdue never went away because this dude was bombing threes from like the logo, fadeaways. He was banking in threes. He ended up shooting 10 of 19 from 3. That's insane.
That's crazy.
He finished with 42 points, I believe.
That's ridiculous.
So basically he carried them to overtime.
Oh, yeah,
UVA
absolutely.
just ended up winning. And they were down 2. And the ball got like tipped out to half court. I was like, okay, the game's over. They advanced the ball up to the free throw line and hit a buzzer beater to tie it to go to overtime. So
those are the games you live for.
Yeah, it was a great
very
game.
Exciting on the edge of your seat. I didn't get to watch it. Unfortunately, I was doing stuff, but that's crazy.
So I'm picking UVA versus Michigan State.
You got a final score on that?
On UVA Auburn?
No, on the championship game. So Michigan State, UVA, that's what you're calling.
I think Michigan State will beat UVA in the championship game.
Sam Izzo, wow.
Yeah, Tom Izzo.
Tom Izzo.
I think it'll be somewhere like UVA is pretty good defensively. I'll say 65-63. Because
scoring though.
My thing is, Michigan State. The last I think 2 times they've played UVA in the tournament, they've beat us. So for some reason we can't beat them. Maybe it's one of those things like this time we'll beat them. But I don't. For some reason I just think Michigan State. I think it'll be Michigan State UVA and Michigan State will win. Sadly.
Hey, be that way.
My dad asked because it's kind of like a generational thing with my family with UVA basketball, and my dad asked my grandpa if he watched the game against Purdue, and he told him he had to turn it off because he was getting his heart rate too high.
Oh, and do you want to have a heart attack?
Yeah, he had to turn it off.
Does your grandpa watch Hot Takes?
No, I don't think he's aware of the show or the internet. He doesn't have the internet either.
Well,
so
get him on, all right? Get him on the program.
I noticed you pulled up the Kentucky head coach.
I did,
Jon
Calipari. Because the news broke this week that he signed a lifetime contract.
He accepted it?
Well, I don't know. There was offers.
I know he offered. Okay.
So what do you think about that?
Here's what I think with Jon Calipari.
Yeah.
I think he is a good coach. I think that he is overpaid because he has been at Kentucky for, I believe,
9 years?
9 or 10 years now. He gets paid $9 million a year.
A lot of money, wow.
And every season has one of the top 5 talent-wise basketball teams, and he has won 1 championship.
Underperforms, yeah.
And I also think, he got ran out of Memphis when Derrick Rose was there because it was shown that he paid for players to be there. He's paying for people to be at Kentucky too, but
and it does say he agrees to a lifetime contract. So I assume he has accepted.
I will give him that. He is very loyal to Kentucky. Multiple NBA teams have tried to get him away, and he's like, nah, I'm staying at Kentucky. Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like to pay him that much money, give him a lifetime contract, he regularly gets one of the most talented teams in the league every single year and has won 1 title. So they should have beaten Auburn.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Without their best player playing, they should have beaten Auburn.
Now, to be fair, I think I had called for them to get upset by Iowa State, but if Iowa State hadn't gotten...
Yeah, I had picked Iowa State to do some damage, and they did nothing.
Round. Well, I mean, they were playing... I looked at their schedule before, when I was getting my bracket all set up, and I was like, they had a pretty good and pretty hard schedule, and they won a lot of games. I was like, I'll pick them to be a dark horse candidate, but I was wrong, as they say.
So you're picking Auburn to win it all?
Yeah, what the heck? We'll just go for it.
What does Simon Haynes think about this Auburn run?
I believe Simon is very excited. This is the first time Auburn's gone to the Final Four, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So, I mean, great year as it sits already. And, I mean, obviously, he's an Auburn fan, so anytime Auburn does well anything, he's very excited. Which, I mean, hey, I guess something's going good for him.
Trademark of Auburn fans.
Great all the time, so
you got to love Cam Newton.
You have to, yeah. Why not?
That's basically all I got. But
you have to hate Alabama, regardless.
Roll Tide.
But hey, those Alabama-Auburn games are always fun. So
yeah,
Iron Bowls. Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, so I'm going with Michigan State to win. I hope UVA wins, but I'm going with Michigan State. You're going with Auburn.
I'm going with Auburn, the dark horse.
The Final Four is on Saturday. Championship game's next Monday, so we will talk about that next week. Whoever the winner is. Yes. So you got some NFL news on here, some offseason moves.
Yeah, give me
You're involving your Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. So this week, news broke that the defensive end from Miami, Robert Quinn, has been traded to the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm very excited for this move for a couple reasons. First off, I think he's pretty talented. He's only getting traded because they're going to a 3-4 in Miami, and he's more of like a 4-3 defensive end, not so much a 3-4 outside linebacker. So that's the only reason he's getting traded. It's not because he's bad or anything like that. He's just getting traded because of a scheme change. Also, he's really talented. He had a 19 sack season in 2013. That was of course, what's it going on, 6 years now? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But even when even some of his lesser years, that he's had around 8 sacks. So can still be productive. And the biggest thing I'm excited about is because with this whole DeMarcus Lawrence drama, going on with the trade talks and all that, this does two things for you. First off, what it does is it is like an insurance policy. So if DeMarcus Lawrence ends up, not signing or holding out, whatever he ends up doing, then you have a proven entity, able to still play the defensive line because obviously Gregory is suspended. So as it sits right now, Irving's gone. So you need to have some more bodies there, and obviously if you could have a proven talent there, that's even better. And then and if DeMarcus Lawrence does end up coming back and signing a long-term deal and playing full season, you're going to have him on the left, you're going to have Quinn on the right, and I like that. Having them both come off the edge, screeching around the tackles, going for the quarterback, I'm with that. So to me, if this works out where DeMarcus Lawrence does re-sign, this is going to be a great combo, I think. I really see them being a deadly
congrats.
D-line. Yeah, so I'm with it. And, we'll see how it goes. Also, something minor, which is confusing to me, Gregory signed an extension today. Or yesterday.
Even though he's suspended.
Yeah, I got a news alert on my phone, and I was like, wait, why?
What is he suspended for?
I'm pretty sure it was substance abuse.
Shocking.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's been his biggest. That's his Achilles heel.
This is a dude we talked about that was he's kind of good, but he keeps doing.
Yeah, no, this is the guy. I thought he was gonna be suspended indefinitely, so I didn't. Maybe I have misread, not really followed up the situation too intentionally, so I could be way off. But I thought he was not gonna be able to come back for a long time anyway. But apparently the Cowboys felt good enough to extend him, so we'll see how that goes. But just a little development there for that. Also, running back Jordan Howard from the Bears was traded to Philly.
I think this is significant because Jordan Howard's actually pretty solid. He's a good really running back. Yeah. So now I don't know who the Eagles had. They had Jay Ajayi or someone. He had an ACL tear last year. They had 4 running backs: Smallwood, Clements.
They did a committee thing. It wasn't they had one guy. It was a kind of combination.
I'm not on the Jay Ajayi train. I didn't think he was that good. He had that good 3-game outburst 2 years ago when he was on the Dolphins. I think this is a good, solid number 1 running back for Philadelphia. And it also says that the Bears are ready to go with Tariq Cohen as their number 1. And he's really good. If you watch it, he's shifty.
I mean, yeah, he's really small though. So he can play.
A good-looking fantasy next year, maybe in the draft.
Could be, yes. We got to see how this could be a signal maybe they are going to draft someone else, or you never know.
I think they like Cohen. Though.
I mean, obviously you like Cohen, but being that small. Can he take a full workload? You never know. He also does punt returns.
A forkload?
So, we'll see how it goes. But, I guess for now they got to ride with Cohen. He's good, though. I like him.
And other running back news, C.J. Anderson signed with the Lions.
Wow, yes.
I don't think this is very relevant. Because he kind of came in for the Rams and played well for them, but that's with a really good offense. It's different. And this to me is like LeGarrette Blount going to the Lions last year. It's just a big chubby dude at running back. I don't think he's going to do much.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes for him there. But yeah, it's just a move.
And the Raiders making moves.
Now the Raiders, they have been acquiring talent. Obviously, AB, Trent Brown, not Trent Brown. What the tackle from the Patriots?
Yeah, something Brown. I think it was Trent Brown.
Obviously Vontaze Burfict, and now they've acquired linebacker Brandon Marshall from the Broncos and Isaiah Crowell, the running back from the Jets. So they have been acquiring talent on the low. Like,
do you think either of them are key signings?
Define key.
I mean, Marshall's kind of good.
Marshall is pretty good. Carell, he's very solid.
Who is their running back? Is Marshawn Lynch still their running back?
I don't know if he's coming back or not. I think
he was.
I think his contract was up, but I think he wanted to play with him until they left.
I think this
Oakland.
is
because they haven't moved to Las Vegas yet. So I think that'll be whenever he dips out.
So Lynch right now is number one. Now they have Crowell.
I'm pretty sure. I have to go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I mean, but they are acquiring talent on the low. Like,
there are a lot of
huge names for AB, but
and there are a lot of drama people too, like AB, Burfict, Marshall. Yeah.
Some of these guys are they don't have the best reputation in the league, but if they can play, they can play, man. So
the Raiders.
I
heard something. Okay, so I heard something really good the other day that I wanted to run by you. So everybody obviously was criticizing Jon Gruden for trading Khalil Mack at the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah.
So I heard this. I want to get your take on this. Jon Gruden has 3 first-round picks this year in the NFL draft.
He does?
Yes. He has the number.
He does, yes.
Number, was it 4, 22, and 28, I think?
Yeah,
anyway, this is one of the best defensive line drafts in recent memory. They got that kid from Kentucky, Josh Allen. They got Sweat. A bunch of guys. I can't remember all their names. In a league that is so offensive-minded heavy and everything, he said instead of paying Khalil Mack, a defensive end, $23 million, a year, I could trade him, get some picks, pay for all these players he's signing now, Antonio Brown, Burfict, everybody, and then draft one of these really high, good defensive linemen instead of paying Khalil Mack $23 million. I don't think it's as crazy. Everybody roasted him, and obviously it's easy to roast him because Khalil Mack is one of the best defensive ends in the league. But
I think he's probably the second best player on defense in the league.
But do you see how he's thinking though? He's saying I could save all this money and draft. He's got the 4th pick. He's going to take one of the defensive ends.
I do get that argument. It does make sense. And that's how you want to run the team. That's how you want to run the team. Because he has the 4th pick, and then he only has the 24th and the 27th. So most people I know, I listen to some draft shows and whatnot, and they say that there's really only in any draft about 15 to 20 guys who are actually first-round talent. After that, it's just second-round talent, third-round talent, fourth-round talent, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, unless he's confident he can get someone of equivocal value to Khalil Mack at 4.
But not even equivocal. You're getting someone who may not be as good, but will be really good, and you're saving a ton of money, and that allowed him to get Antonio Brown.
I do get it, but Khalil Mack is really good.
Yeah, no, so, I see what you're saying too.
If you're really confident that I don't know who you can get there. I mean, I would assume Nick Bosa will be gone by 2.
It'd probably be what's his name, Sweat.
Okay, yeah. Is he going to be as good as Khalil Mack? We'll see. I think he has a lot of talent and a lot of potential, but you're gambling for an unknown there. So would you rather pay for what you know or pay for what you don't know? You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
But I get the idea you can get someone who's hopefully pretty good
because this is the best
for a cheap 5-year contract or whatever, and you can use the later picks to get more talent on
this
year.
You want. This year isn't a strong QB draft, but it's a very strong defensive end draft.
It's a very strong defensive.
I have heard Kyler Murray also visited them this week.
They did visit the Raiders. Kyler Murray did visit with the Raiders this week, but I doubt that'll happen.
Yeah, I do think this is Derek Carr's last year in Oakland.
I do think that the Cardinals are going to take Murray now.
You really do? Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like
I don't see how you pass up on Bosa.
I don't get it either. But I feel I don't know. I didn't know Murray was going to be this controversial. I didn't really see it, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, I think if they don't get him, I think someone will trade up and get him for sure. We'll see how it goes, though.
All right. Well, yeah, the draft's coming up. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we get there. All right, Elijah. This is a big story of the day.
Yes.
This was so exciting day. Okay, so I had heard rumors today was the day that Avengers Endgame tickets went on sale. They were correct. So this morning we're both at the gym. Wow. Early morning. I had practicum, which is why I was there. And I was working out and looking on Twitter.
Yep.
And there it is. The new trailer for Avengers Endgame with at the end of it says tickets are on sale now.
Wow, yes. And we got ours right away.
Yes.
Yes.
So a lot of people apparently like it shut down the websites. Like when we got on it, it was saying like you're in a queue. Luckily, our queue was literally
like a minute.
Like a minute. Yeah. There were people on there that was like an hour and like 4 hours, and like websites were like crashing because so many people were trying to get on. Luckily, we were able to get ours.
Yeah,
we're there opening night. We got the very first showing. We're
excited,
ready.
Yes.
So. I remember I saw the tweet. I sent it to you
right away.
And next thing I know, you're like, you walk up by me at the gym. You found me. You're like, dude, that was awesome. Like,
I watched the trailer like right away, and I was like, whoa.
It was. I
gotta go find Carson somewhere. He's here somewhere. I know that. I'm gonna go find him. And wow, it was a great trailer. Loved it.
So let's talk about some of the highlight moments of this. Okay, so to me, the biggest moment in the trailer, it's got to be Tony and Cap.
Oh, absolutely! Like whenever they shake hands. Wow, yeah. That's.
He asked him like, "You trust awesome. me?" And Cap is just so confident. He's like, "I do." And then the handshake. Wow, that was
that was awesome.
That's what it's been since I think that movie came out in 2016.
Civil War. They haven't had
3 years. Cap and Tony
have not.
We haven't seen them together on screen. That's going to be such a, and that's not the first time they talk in the movie. That's just a scene they just put in there. Yeah. That scene when they first meet, when they come back, is going to be epic. So then you also have like Tony and Pepper. You can see the gratitude for her to find out he's still alive, and vice versa, and everything. Yeah. You got Rocket and Nebula. Right. When I guess because Rocket, you think about it, Rocket doesn't know that all the Guardians died, all his friends died.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't
because he was on Earth. Except for Groot, but So she, like her telling him, everybody's dead. It's just them two. Mm-hmm. Like that's crazy. You got a heartbreaking moment. Tony looking at the picture of him and Peter Parker.
Yes.
They're throwing up the bunny ears on each other.
Oh, man.
Then you got...
no Hulk. Wow. I noticed
no Hulk. So, wow, okay.
Something I noticed. I talked about it a couple minutes ago before the show started, how I've seen a couple posters for the Endgame, and I've seen the trailers, and none of them have Hulk in it. They do have Banner, and they have the Hulkbuster suit. But no Hulk.
Which I actually don't think the Hulkbuster suit's going to be because that's what he was using in Infinity War.
So are they keeping it secret?
Yes, they're 100%.
What's their deal?
That is going to be.
They're making me mad. Okay. I want to see him.
If there's levels of the most exciting moments of the film, they're saving. Hulk is going to be one of the biggest cheer moments of the movie.
Maybe except for the Cap. Iron Man reunion.
Whenever
that, it's going to.
Whenever Hulk comes back to square up with Thanos again, it is going to be one of the best. I can already see you. Opening night in the theater, you're gonna yell something.
I'm gonna be so happy.
Dude, that's gonna be so sweet. You gotta hear Hawkeye got the tattoo sleeve.
He got a whole sleeve.
When did that come from?
I was like, he's looking dope though. I'm with you.
So a lot of speculation that his family is dusted, which is why he's really pissed. Yeah. They showed that in the last trailer, they showed him teaching his daughter bow and arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
What if very beginning of the movie he's teaching her bow and arrow and she just disintegrates in front of him?
That's gonna be sad,
bro. So I think Hawkeye is going to be. I think Hawkeye, I know everybody makes fun of him, bow and arrow guy. I think he's going to be a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
And then they finally showed him. No Thanos in the other trailers. He's here. Thanos truck. He pulls up in the truck. Beep beep.
Yes, beep beep. He's here.
He's so he's not a rage. He doesn't rage. He's not villainous. I want to just kill everything for the sake of it. He's so he has a
philosophical. He has very nihilistic. And
the first thing you hear him say is you cannot live with your own failure. What a line.
Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, so dope. Man.
So then it ends with Thanos. They gave him this big sword now he has.
The gauntlet's gone. So
he's sitting on this rock, and you see Tony, Cap, and Thor just walking up to him to square up with him.
Dog, it's going to be so
good. Dude, it's going to be such a good movie.
I'm hoping, though, they're going to have Hulk there, too.
Yeah, no, I think
Hulk have everyone there. Dude.
I think that they're going to fight Thanos multiple times.
They have to.
So, what do you have?
We deserve that.
Do you have any new theories after seeing this trailer?
Not really new theories. No, I think just kind of reiterating what we've already said. How time travel and obviously the Avengers reuniting.
And I
think Hulk's still going to be really big.
Yes, I
agree. Time travel, I think, is going to be big. I still think that's going to happen. Was Doctor Strange in the trailer?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. So I mean, I don't know what that
That's another thing. They haven't shown any of the dusted characters, so we don't know if they're going to play any role if at all.
Yeah, I know. So that's it. It is crazy, so we're gonna find out.
And the thing you say, we really anticipate time travel being in the movie, and I think there's it definitely is in
it's
it
to me. Yeah.
But they have done nothing to indicate that in the trailers. No. They have not said at all we got to go back and fix.
So we could be way off course here. We could be in for a real shock.
I do think that. So you see in the trailer they're taking off to go they're in the whatever the Guardians of the Galaxy ship is, and it's Tony's not there, Ant-Man's not there, Hulk's not there,
Nope.
Nebula's not there.
Nope.
I think that the crew with Captain Marvel, like Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, I think they go to fight him before Tony and them get back, and then they realize, like, the gauntlet's broken, we can't really do anything about it. And that's when you have, like, a time jump, kind of. And then Tony will come back, and then Ant-Man will be like, we can time travel. And that's how they'll figure it out. I think that's what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
I'm following you. Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what's happening.
Yeah.
But, yeah, really good trailer. This got me really excited this morning.
I'm very excited.
I really should have gone home from the gym and changed my pants. But
oh, God.
Yeah.
But we do have about, what is it now? A couple weeks. Is it the 27th?
We're going on the 25th.
Going on the 25th. That's what it is. Okay, then I need to mark that down.
Yes.
But I'm very excited.
Ask off work. I'm off. I already asked off.
Wow. Yes.
We'll be there. We'll be in line early. We're gonna have to get there so early.
It's on a Thursday, so I don't have to work on Thursday. So
luckily, though, there's a 6:00 showing because the movie's kind of long.
I'm going
throwing it on your calendar right now.
My calendar right now. Yes, Pog at 6:00.
Wow.
But yeah, it's very exciting.
It will be a good one. I am getting dangerously excited for this movie.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be so good.
Watching the trailer, man, got me all kinds.
I'm glad we got our tickets and everything.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Because like at the time I didn't have my wallet on me, and I was like, I have to go get my wallet and like pay for this. But you're just like, I'll pay for it. You can Venmo me. I was like, yes, do that because I.
Yes, as you ran up to me in the gym and we had a nerdgasm over by the pec fly machine.
You know, it's funny. I used to like make fun of people who were so into like movies like this, but now I'm like geeking over them.
Okay, so this movie is going to make all the money in the world. Two, this is
picture of the year next year. The Grammy.
See, no, because they don't actually like good fun movies, but like this is going to be one of the biggest like pop culture events like in recent memory. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Like literally, like the showing that we got our tickets to sold out in like an hour. Like
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that it sold out so fast, and I'm sure like they probably booked out showing for the first couple of days. I'm sure.
I think they'll be showing it in like every single theater.
They have to.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's going to be like something everyone unites around, you know?
Yeah. It'll be like,
you
got to see it. You're like, what happened? Yeah.
No, exactly.
All right, so we're really looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Move on to some fan mail here.
Yes. Thanks, guys, for the fan mail.
Yeah, a little bit of a shorter show today. Not as much happened this week.
It's kind of a down week. It's kind of a bummer.
But that's okay. You know, quick little episode.
Yeah, we'll make it, you know, the last two episodes we went kind of long, like an hour.
So we got to even out. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Just like Thanos said.
You know what else he said? Reality's off. And
is that what we're going to...
This week was very disappointing for news. So
is that what we're going to be saying? Walking out of Endgame that was disappointing.
I doubt that.
No, I doubt it. I don't think there's any way this could be bad.
There'll be like some like sadness because I think Cap's going to die and like Iron Man's going to retire.
That's part of why it's going to be so good. Like,
but like it's going to be like almost like gratifying in a way because like you followed the story all the way through to the end. You know what happens. Yeah,
and like it's going to be one of those movies. Like it's going to be really fun. There's going to be some fun jokes in it. It's going to be really like pulling on your heartstrings too. If you see Hawkeye's family dust in front of him, if Cap dies, if any of the heroes that we've known for the past 11 years die,
and like we're all like we're like invested now.
Yeah, we're
part of this.
I'm very excited.
So we deserve.
I wish it came out this Thursday. Why do we got to wait 2.5 weeks?
That's the nature of the beast, you know.
All right, so back to fan mail. We got one from first-time emailer Andrew Shoemaker.
Hello, Andrew. I do not know you.
He went to high school with me.
Wow, great.
Yes. He had a killer mustache.
Fun times. I cannot grow a mustache.
He now goes to the University of Alabama. Roll Tide.
Whoa, Roll Tide. Whoa.
So he writes in an Avengers-related question.
Roll Flames.
And we were talking about this last week. He said, you talked a little bit about this on the last episode, but do you think the Avengers will defeat Thanos by having Ant-Man crawl up Thanos' butt and expand? Or he's giving you a second option. Or having Black Widow accuse Thanos of sexual assault. Or a third one. Revealing his mother, Karen Thanos, did not vaccinate him, and that Iron Man then sneezes on him.
Well, you know, Andrew, I got to be totally honest with you. I think all three of those are very possible, you know?
And then with the Black Widow one, they could dig up his tweets from 2009.
Wait until the social justice warriors go through his old tweets and expose him.
Needs to delete his Twitter real quick.
He has to relegate himself to the outcasts of society.
And hopefully Karen Thanos vaccinated him. Like we had anti-vax talk last week.
Yes, well, hopefully he's vaccinated, you know. But, yeah.
He also added on the end, do you think that NFL teams will tank for our sweet Hawaiian prince, Tua
Tagovailoa?
Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, maybe. I don't really think teams in the NFL tank, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's way more of a problem in the NBA.
I think you have teams who are just bad. And so, like, they're not actually going to be, like, at the bottom of the league. So, I don't know though. I don't know if Tua's going to be like that high of that much of a home record, whatever you want to say.
I don't know.
I know Tua's good, obviously, but he's left-handed, of course, and so that's not really a common thing you see in the NFL. So I mean, maybe, but I don't think teams are going to intentionally lose games to Tua.
Yeah, that's a way bigger problem.
But he'll be a high pick though next year. I mean, but
the NBA, you actively have I think right now it's 4 to 6 teams who are very visibly tanking
for Zion.
The Suns, the Bulls, the Knicks, they all have less than 20 wins, which is brutal. They're really bad.
Yikes.
But also, could you imagine Zion on any of those teams? They're going to be whichever team. Because so say the Knicks get the number 1 pick. I'm hearing KD and Kyrie might go there. Could you imagine KD, Kyrie, and Zion? That's automatically a contender.
That's not even fair. But that'd be awesome. So Zion, wherever he goes, is going to be a great addition.
I agree. So Tua, I don't know if Tua is necessarily going to be a great NFL quarterback. He reminds me a lot of Kyler Murray, who beat Tua out for the Heisman last year. Which Tua had the Heisman on lock for 80% of the season.
No. I like Tua a lot.
Yeah, and then he played bad the last 2 or 3 games, and they gave it to Kyler Murray, which I think Tua was the Heisman.
I think Tua should have won it. And like I said, I really like Tua Tagovailoa. I love his name for one thing.
Yeah.
I love that name. But and I think he will get drafted high. Will he have a good career? Got to see where he goes, what the situation is. But but teams aren't going to tank for him. I don't think he's that good of a player.
Because like
I said, people don't really tank anyway. People are just bad.
QB from Georgia, I think his name is Fromm.
Yeah, Fromm.
I think he's a better NFL quarterback than.
Is he a junior this year?
Either a sophomore or a junior, yeah.
Well, yeah, I said we'll see how that all shakes out. But I think he will get drafted first round, of course, probably top 10, depending on.
Yeah, some team needs a quarterback.
But like I said, just to reiterate it one more time, teams don't tank in the NFL; they're just bad. So
at the Bengals,
the Bengals are just bad. Dolphins just bad. Dolphins can take him.
I was told.
I can see that.
I was told tonight by a friend of the show, Spencer Barrett, that he wants the Dolphins to take Tua next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course you want to have Tua. He's a great player.
Tua Tagovailoa.
I love that name.
Won Alabama championship there when they put him in for Jalen Hurts,
who is now at Oklahoma.
Wow.
Transfer.
Wow. Loyalty to the program.
I think he had to.
Yeah,
I respect Jalen because he went for that 1 year where he knew at that point it's not his job anymore. And he didn't get playing. He didn't make a fuss about it, and he played whenever he had to. And then he got hurt, and then now he's like, I'm looking out for myself now. I want to make my career. I want to go to the NFL. So if he's sitting and backing up Tua, you're not going to the NFL. You have to go play somewhere, and so. I like the move. I'm not mad about it.
So thanks for the email, Andrew.
Yeah,
he also says roll tide, roll flames.
Roll flames.
Yeah. So all right, another email from local listener, or not local anymore, I guess, regular listener, Joseph Coltisco.
Wow. Hey, Co. What's
right
up, bud?
Right off the heels of sending in that atrocious wide receiver list last year.
What was that garbage?
That had Tyreek Hill at number 2 and Odell Beckham Jr. not even on the list.
I think he had Devontae Adams at 4. No thanks.
I think oh my gosh. Okay. So
bad.
He says, he has another hot take. He says, Packers versus Browns Super Bowl this year. I'm feeling dangerous or suicidal. Either way, that's my hot take. This is the hottest thing coming out of Cleveland since Cleveland steamer was invented, and I'm here for it. And Packers, well, we got rid of, with all due respect, the pudgy, fat, bleep, F word that was Mike McCarthy. So the sky's the limit. Literally, if they don't win their Super Bowl, they should take one ticket. They should take a one-way ticket to space. Sincerely, Bacardi and Bleach. Okay.
For people who don't know, Bacardi and Bleach is his fantasy football name.
Who was undefeated all last season.
Yes, wow, he lost in the playoffs
to me.
Carson.
Wow. He had Aaron Rodgers on the bench who dropped a 40 bomb.
I don't really see the Packers making it this year. The Browns, no.
Yeah, I don't think either.
I think both can make the playoffs.
Okay, I was about to ask you.
Think about it though.
I think the Packers will have a harder time.
The Packers in their division, got the Bears, great team. Got the Vikings, a good team. So it'll be rough. They can still make it. Because I think the Vikings are very strong, but they're like the favorite to win it at this point.
Okay,
but I think the Packers will have a rough time. The Browns, like I mentioned before, I think they're going to get in this year.
Okay, hold on. I'm thinking about this. I think neither of these teams might not make the playoffs. I think
either.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thinking. The Packers are in a division with the Vikings, who I think will be good next year, and the Bears, who I think will win the division next year.
Yes, of course.
So, in order to have a 3-team division make the playoffs, they're going to have to earn both wild card spots.
Yeah.
So that's like counting out. So Seattle's always a factor.
Seattle's always in that race, and the Eagles are probably going to be. You're talking about the Eagles and Cowboys. In the NFC South,
That means every other division only has to have one team for them to have three. And the NFC South,
the Panthers, the Saints, and the Falcons are always in contention.
Yeah.
So I really don't see a path for the Packers. They have to either win the division or get that one of the wild cards.
They should.
They have to at least play second, even have a chance in the division.
I have applauded the Packers this offseason because I've always been saying they have Aaron Rodgers. They need to make some moves to help them. They got a lot of defensive help. Yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, of course.
I hope their offense can be good. They have no running back. That's also a problem. They have no running back.
But they have to, I guess.
So I'm going to say the Packers don't make the playoffs again. I think that they're getting better.
Yeah, I don't really see it happening for the Packers this year. They're playing a weaker schedule, but like I mentioned, just Vikings and the Bears are too good, I think, compared to the Packers. And every other division in the NFC has at least two contenders. Think about it, even in the West, the Rams are going to have the division on lock, but the Seahawks are right there.
49ers.
So it's not going to be an open road for the Packers. I really don't see it.
Unless they can somehow get over the Vikings, but I think the Vikings have a better roster.
That is their route to it. They have to upset the Vikings and take second place.
I think Kirk's going to have a good year, and that Vikings defense has a lot of big names on it, so I think they'll be fine.
I mean, it's going to be a tough.
The Browns kind of the same thing.
I think the Browns have a pretty good chance, just because I think, like I mentioned before, don't have to argue that over again, but I think the AFC North is a weak division, and so it's for the taking for any team, really. And I think the Browns have a chance to at least get second place in the division.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to have to, because I don't think you can have a 3-team division in the AFC, especially because you got the Chiefs and the Chargers. Both of them are going to make the playoffs. The Patriots will make the playoffs. The South, that's a Division 2 teams could come out. If you got the
Texans, Colts, Jaguars could be Nick Foles on there.
So
that goes.
I don't see 3 teams coming out of the AFC North, whether it be the Browns, the Steelers, or the Ravens.
A division that has a really, really evenly matched teams is the AFC.
Everybody except for the
even the Titans are pretty good though. The Titans are a solid team. They're not bad.
And really, all the divisions in the AFC have at least 2 good contenders, except the Patriots. The East.
The East is garbage.
They're brutal.
But the AFC South though, each year, any team can really take that one away. They're all really evenly talented.
I do think it's getting a little bit more to be Colts versus Texans.
I think the Colts and Titans have it unlocked this year.
I think the Titans are good, but I don't think
Jaguars and the Titans are still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
They're gonna have 7.
I do think Chargers Chiefs are the 2 best teams in the AFC.
Absolutely. Well,
that should be the championship game next year. Is Chargers
Chiefs.
We'll
see how it goes, but yeah.
So there you go, Co. I don't think either of those teams that you've stated will make it into
I think the Browns will make it.
I think the Browns might.
I don't really see it. Sorry, but
I wish the Packers would, because I do like Aaron Rodgers, and I think that they should be better. They've made some good moves. They're getting in the right direction. They need to get a running back.
Well, not a big fan of Mike McCarthy, apparently.
No.
Wow. Calling him a lot of bad things.
Is he? The Jets wanted him, didn't they? Or he wanted the Jets? Yeah,
I think he wanted to sign with the Jets, but they were like, no thanks. I don't know. Whatever. Not my problem.
Not my problem. All right, so that's all the content we have for you guys this week.
I want to give a shout out to my boy Poe. Today he dropped a mixtape.
Wow.
It's called Untitled Album 1.
Wow.
Real original name there, Poe. Love it. You can look him up on SoundCloud. His name is Lil Baby Poe. So Lil BBY Poe, P-O. And yeah, go run it up for me. For him. Big fan.
I haven't listened to this music.
It's pretty good.
I'll have to.
It's pretty good. I'm with it. Yeah. Trying to support this young
man's
career.
Lil Baby Poe on your debut album.
Yes.
So a little shorter episode this week. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So still some good content.
40 minutes now?
Yeah.
Dude, that's good.
Pog. So go check out the Avengers trailer if you haven't seen it. Go. You know what? Get your tickets. If they're still available, get your tickets.
At least give it a shot.
Give it a shot. So next week is Wrestlemania on Sunday.
Yes, wow.
We're in talks. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen to have Malik Stewart on. I used to work with him.
Wow. Malik, I do not know him.
He's pretty funny.
Sure he's a great guy.
He is a big WWE guy and is asked to come on and review Wrestlemania. Elijah, are we going to watch?
We have to watch Wrestlemania.
We talked about it. We might watch it.
You know what? For the program,
it's a bit long of an event, and I know none of the people. Is John Cena there? If John Cena, he's not going to be in it.
I don't know. Maybe.
I know he's kind of old, so he's kind of off and on now. Okay, I do know that. Do you know who Kofi Kingston is? Have you ever heard of him? He's kind of like a guy that's been there for a while, and he's never been
Does he have dreads?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know.
He's never been like a big name dude.
Okay, yeah.
But he's really talented, really athletic, and they're giving him a shot at the title. He has a title match at WrestleMania. So I'll root for him. Good for him.
You know what? Let's watch it, man.
Dude, okay. I think we can get the free trial.
Let's indulge our
I'll at least watch like an hour or two of it. I don't know how long. If it's like 4 hours, the only thing I'll watch for 4 hours is Avengers Endgame. If they make it 5 hours, but
I will watch the bigger matches maybe.
Yeah,
but I'm not watching the whole
I think Triple H is fighting now. Triple H? I think he's fighting Kurt Angle, I think.
Oh, really? That's going to be fun.
He's time to play the game.
Will Hulk Hogan come out of nowhere?
Brother. Dude, they need to give him a match out of nowhere. He's so old. All right.
Yeah.
So, Elijah, where can they find you on Twitter?
Elijah_Stacks.
And you can find me at Carac323. We want to thank you guys for tuning in again this week. Thank you for all the support you guys show us. We'll be back next week with Wrestlemania review.
Hopefully, yes.
NCAA review.
For the program.
Yes, for the brand. And all right, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. Go Wahoos.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And
War Eagle.
We'll catch you guys next week.
See you.